we go. Okay, my mic is on now. Can everybody hear me now? There we go. Now I know you can hear me. Okay. Super sale. Okay, I think it's stabilized here. Wait.
Yep.
Is it stabilized now, Michelle?
970 now.
970.
Yep.
This thing kind of freaks out here, the counter. So it's close. Okay, so this got here way earlier than I thought it would. So she's unsubscribing. Michelle just unsubscribed. Okay, resubscribe again, Michelle.
I don't know. I have 5 accounts, guys. I'm all subscribed.
Okay, so I thought this was going to happen around 4 o'clock. I didn't expect to get here so fast today. It's I had about 300 subscribers already, or more than that. How many subscribers right now, Michelle, today? Over 300, something like that?
Yeah.
Let's unsubscribe. There you go. Okay, so some big sales, because this is the 200,000 sale here. The Beato book and my YouTube transcription bundle are 30% off today. My Beato Music Academy courses, both of them, are 40% off for the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Is it too late to start developing relative pitch at 23? No, you can start developing relative pitch in the next 2 minutes here. Here's 300,000 by year's end. No way. 300,000 in 4 months. People are unsubscribing and resubscribing. You know what? When you do that, actually, if you do that as a joke, it actually, there's a glitch that used to be in YouTube where it goes down to when you unsubscribe and resubscribe. I don't know if it's still a glitch. So, no, this is the Kirkland brand from Costco. You need to reset the counter. Quit it. Is that why? Is the counter right, Michelle?
Yes, it's right. Mm-hmm.
The counter's right. At 400,000 by year's end. That's right. Anyways, there we go. 25 to go. How much money do I make on YouTube? It really depends. Not a lot.
What's your favorite anime?
I don't have favorite. Don't ask me favorites of things. What happened? What do you get when you cross Dracula with a duck? Don't know. Harry, your students are playing through their scales. What's up, Harry? Grade 2, whilst you're on live projector. Awesome. Love it. Love it, Harry. Good to hear from you. If only Bitcoin would get to 400 by the year, 400,000 by the year's end. Jay, I know, right? Pretty funny. Someone has a second account and subscribing with that. Does that count? Absolutely. Subscribe. If you have second accounts, subscribe. Let's put it over the top. It's going to be easier to get Matheny on when I hit 200K. The iPhone looks big. It's like goes up one, down two. How cool are you from 1 to 10? I don't know what that means. Oh, how cool am I? Hold on. There we go. I got to keep doing that. You already subscribed with your 8 accounts? Brett, Matheny. I know. I'll write to him. I promise. The 200K, it doesn't seem to work, Michelle.
Really?
Greetings, Stefan. What's going on with that, Michelle?
200K for the course.
For the course.
Yeah.
That's no, the other things are on sale. The Beato book and the YouTube thing are just on sale. Mm-hmm. The 200K is for the course in the Beato Music Academy for both courses. They're both 40% off. So it's like watching stocks, I know, right? Wait, hold on. There we go. Still working on Alex Lifeson. Yeah, still working on Alex Lifeson. My brother's in charge of that. Do some video games. Got twin boys on the way, random ads. Have committed to neural advanced lessons every night. There you go. Tune geniuses in the making. Sounding off, Steve Albini. Man, after listening to the Nirvana thing on my other channel, listening to the tracks from In Utero, drum sounded phenomenal on that. Really great. Steve Albini would be a great choice. Look at that. What just happened? That's it.
What?
It did it.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. It just did it. Boom.
Can we do that, Rick? Boom. Boom.
That's unbelievable. I think that the thing was just freaking out.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Whoa,
wait, maybe it'll go down and then back up above.
Drop the confetti, yeah.
Drop the confetti. Ooh. Peter, I see you on there. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. You all contributed to this. You just told your YouTubers in a group chat. Is that true? Elliot, what's happening? The Beato boom. Oh, we're at 200,000. Maybe we'll go under and back over again. That's a great picture there. Oh, I should have done a screenshot of that.
Do it now.
Michelle, can you do a screenshot? Now, quick, can you do a screenshot?
No, I can't do it here because it's still $1.99.
Okay, hold on. How do I do a screenshot on here? I think I do it like this.
Yes.
I did it.
Yep.
Boom.
Oops.
Wait, I went under. Hold on. Oh. Oh, man. Oh. Everyone.
three more subscribers, guys.
Come on, let's do it. We got to get there now. I got the screenshot, though. Oh, man. Went over it again. Yeah.
This is like watching the stocks. What?
Oh, man. I'm depressed. That is so not cool. Oh, man. Like way under. Did I pull my video down dated the 13th on the other channel? No, I didn't. YouTube pulled me down. Actually, Warner Brothers pulled me down. because I played Led Zeppelin. You can't play Led Zeppelin. Greg, you totally unsubscribe then resubscribe. Don't do that, because there's a glitch in YouTube where it actually takes 2 away and gives you 1 back. That's why. So don't unsubscribe and resubscribe. There we go. The counter's dodgy. I know it's really you're back. There you go. Yeah, don't unsubscribe and resubscribe. Honestly, it screws it up. I just hit it again. The glitch is actually a true thing. It is actually. Yeah, so Led Zeppelin took down. I played Stairway to Heaven. Apparently, Led Zeppelin takes down. You really just hit 200K exactly. Led Zeppelin takes down covers apparently. Although I played The Ocean, Stairway to Heaven, and something else in one of my videos, and they didn't take it down. Harry, you hate YouTube for taking things down. I know. What are you going to do, right? Warner. Yeah, Warner took down my one video with a John Williams score. They took down. That was one of the first ones taken down. They took that down, and they took Cityscapes. Michael Brecker, Klaus Ogerman. They took that down. So they do it too. Here's the 432,000 subs. Oh, that'll definitely be a big mark. I hit it 3 times within 10 minutes. I think I'm going to stay over it now. Just 800,000 more to go. So that's the next. That's really the next subscription level, really, for getting an award is 1 million. So it's going to take a while to get to 1 million. Play the double harmonic scale loudly. I know. Michelle would have to play that. What is your clocking system? Do you mean for my studio? I don't have a clocking system anymore. I'm retired. Speed up or slow down or change pitch. The recording probably bots won't catch it. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't have. I don't think that actually works, to be honest with you. I did because I tried it with my turntable. Actually, literally playing the turntable. I had Shazam on, and I changed the speeds on it like that by putting my finger on it, and it could read it every time. Didn't matter. So okay, so I'm gonna give you a little history of the channel here. Okay, so I began my channel in 2007 with a video of Dylan as a baby to show my my mom and my brothers and sisters that when you couldn't really send videos via email, that was one of the things about YouTube. You could upload them there. And I had a video of Dylan singing this song called the Excavator Song on my YouTube channel that got, it's probably 150,000 views now. And that got me up to about, I don't know, 100 subscribers, maybe 150 subscribers. And then I had the first Dylan viral video that is going to hit 800,000 views today, actually. It's very close. It might already be there. Can you look it up, Michelle? Mm-hmm. So Dylan's first video, it's the second biggest video on my channel here, is what's
the biggest one?
The Dylan video. I think it's really close to 800,000 right now. I think it's going to hit it. It will definitely hit it today. Anyways, so that brought my channel up to 1,240. Those 2 videos over the course of a couple of years. Okay, so on June 2nd, 2016, when I started my channel trailer for this channel, I had 1,240 subscribers. So that's what I started with, June 2nd, 2016. What time is it? It's 12:18 here in Atlanta. So in the first month, on 8/14, so August 14th, 2016, I hit 5,000 subscribers. On October 24th of that year, 2016, I hit 10,000. So that was 2 months, or it was 9 weeks to go from 5,000 to 10,000. I hit 20,000 on September 3rd, which is about 5 weeks later. Then on January 5th, so 4 weeks later, I hit 30,000. So 10,000 views, 10,000 subscribers in 1 month. Then on the 2nd of February, I hit 40,000, so another 4 weeks. Then in the 11th of March, I hit 50,000. That was 5 weeks. Then on the 7th of April, I hit 60,000. That was 3 weeks. Then on April 24th, which is 3 weeks later, or is that 2 weeks later? 3 weeks later, I hit 70,000. I went from 60 to 70 in 3 weeks. And then on May 20th, 4 weeks later, I hit 80,000. And then on June 16th, 90,000. And then July 4th of last year, I hit 100,000, which is why I got that award that's over there that you can't see. Michelle, can you grab that?
Yep.
Then on September 1st, I hit 125. So in less than 2 months, I got 25,000. Here's the 100,000 award.
Ta-da!
Whoops. This was on July. Whoops. This is on July 4th of last year. So 6 months ago. So it took me 13 months to get to 100,000. And it took me 6 months to get to 200,000. So let's hope it takes 3 months to get to 300,000. So then I hit 150,000 on October 2nd, 175,000 on November 23rd, and then I hit 200,000 on January, what's today, 16th? January 16th, 200,000. So, so there you go. Okay, so once again, the Beato book and my YouTube transcription bundle are 30% off today for the next 24 hours. My 2 courses, Advanced Harmonic Concepts and Mastering Modes of the Major Scale, are 40% off today. Michelle just put it up there, but that's not good. And the coupon code for that is 200K. Go into the Beato Academy of Music, and those courses are in there. Let's see here. What's up, Bobby? Good to see you. It's my cousin, Bobby Beato, right there. What's happening? We just met, actually, yesterday for the first time on the phone. It's from Philadelphia. Michael, Corey told you to say hello. Say hello to Corey for me. I haven't seen Corey in a long time. Long time. You guys are amazing. This is really, this has been a huge, life-changing experience here doing this YouTube channel. And you know, it's just been amazing, really. Nothing I can say to make it, you know, it's a great way to start the year. Those of you that don't know about my second channel, which is Rick Beato Live, it's my other YouTube channel. I go on every night, usually around 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. What's up, King? Studio tour time. I can't do it, Harry, because I have a fixed camera here, so I can't really move it. That's the problem. Once they get... I used to do all my live streams off the camera here, but I can't really do it now because they have a glitch in it. So I'm going to move this back, actually. Put it back here. There we go. I can stay back there. Now it's much more comfortable. There we go. So I'll take it. Any requests for videos, things like that. Let me know about this. Let me know. I'm gonna talk to Aaron. We're gonna get the. I'm gonna try and get this. Thank you, John. I'm gonna try to get my our forum up on my website right now. Production classes. Okay, tell me what you guys want to know. How do I style my hair? I don't style my hair. It just looks like that. It just sticks up. Isn't that weird?
More orchestration, someone said.
More orchestration, okay. Thank you, George. There's always super chat, you guys. What kind of camera do I use? It depends. I have a Canon Rebel T6, I think it's called. What's up, Joe? Yes, no longer a secret. Production, mixing, more sound recording. Black shirt wearing process. That's very easy. Training routines for track and field. Definitely going to do that. Can I expand on the cycle of fifths puzzle? Make it more musical. Of course. Just take some notes out of it. It's not necessarily meant to be musical. It's meant to be an etude. It's a study so that you know where all those 7th to 3rd resolutions are. That's kind of the that was kind of the theory of it, is to know where they are all over your instrument, no matter what if you're playing on the piano or playing on the guitar, playing on the saxophone. It's that's what that's for. So other announcements is that as soon as we have the forum up, I'm going to I'll kind of hip everybody to that. So there's going to be a forum on my website at rickbeato.com that people can post things. That'll be the place now to post video suggestions. Once it's up, I want to try and get it up today. I'm working on the ear training course. That's a long process. So I wouldn't think that that's going to be out anytime soon. Okay, because it's really involved. Beato book volume 2. There you go. You bet Michelle's doing all the work. Michelle, is that one of your friends?
No.
Michelle.
But, hi, we're gonna be friends now.
Michelle is doing all the work. Michelle is Michelle's an amazing sight reader. And she can read my chicken scratch, which is really unbelievable.
Oh, that's even harder than the notes, you know?
She said it's harder than the notes. How do you donate to Michelle? We'll set up a Michelle donation button. Am I related to Fred Beato? I met Fred. I'm not related to him. Fred is is Cuban. And so there's some Beatos I'm Italian. But the name Beato is also a Spanish name, and he's from Cuba, and I've met Fred before, who makes Beato bags. And he's a very nice guy. Met him years ago. In 1986 NAMM is when I met him. So we immediately figured out that we're not related. But what's up, HK? Tell Michelle not to correct my terrible spelling mistakes. Oh, man, I got so many spelling mistakes, too.
Exactly.
Let's see. What are the top 3 pre-pro things you suggest to recording vocals? Man, hold on. So you have to record vocals. Any compression effects, $3,000 mic. No, you don't need an expensive microphone. I think you need a compressor. I know a lot of people nowadays, if they have a universal audio thing, I hear all these people say, oh, I run it through the universal audio compressor, the UAD thing. It sounds amazing. I just think that that's weird to go through a digital compressor like that. Hire someone that doesn't need auto-tune. Well, if you're in the band, you're not. If they're in a band, you're not hiring them. How to practice counterpoint? I saw that, Robert. That's practicing counterpoint is difficult to do. That's more like a series. What's that?
Michelle for president.
2432. Yes, exactly. There you go. My favorite orchestral VST libraries. You know, I like, Spitfire has some really good stuff, although I don't like their customer support. I always say that. So I get so I would buy a microphone like an SM7. That's 350, 375 bucks. I'd buy a compressor, just a tracking compressor, and a mic pre, and then you're good to go. You don't need a $3,000 mic. Let's see here. My favorite piano VST. So I have Ivory, I have Cinematic Piano, I have Play, their piano thing. I have Addictive Piano, I have the Native Instruments pianos. I have I'm trying to think what other ones I have. What ones do I like? Ivory's good. It sounds okay for certain things. Ivory is Play is very hard on the memory. Some of the Play, honestly, the only Play one that I think sounds good is the Steinway. I don't think the Bosendorfer sounds good. I'm not big into the Native Instruments ones, except for the Upright sounds great, super dark. Then there's the Hans Zimmer piano that is on Spitfire that I don't own, but the demos sound good on it. What do I think of physical modeled pianos? I'm not sure what you mean by Richard. You mean ones that what is for real piano? I'm not sure what that means. The Giant is the Giant. Which one's the Upright that I like, Michelle? The Gentleman.
Oh yeah.
Gentleman, yeah.
Native Instrument, right?
What will be my 200,000 celebration meal? Michelle, what should we go out and eat?
Oh, we tried the Japanese restaurant. 3 months working for you, Rick. That's the first time we eat
Japanese. Do you want to go have Japanese again?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think Japanese sushi.
Yeah.
True piano, Thai, or we could have Thai though, Michelle.
Yeah, we can.
There's a
or Indonesian.
Or Indonesian. Look up and see if Thai Chili is what time they open.
Thai Chili, the place we.
No, different place.
Hold on.
It's about a mile from the other place. Thanks, Raphael. Appreciate that. Jordan, you have a $50 UAD credit. So do I. So I've been looking. So I've been thinking about that, right? And I'm like, what do I need? Well, since I'm not producing anymore, I'm thinking about that. The piano in my studio is a Kawai Grand. Although I've been looking at a Steinway Grand. I have two pianos. I have a Yamaha upright U1 and I have a Kawai 6 foot. Keith, Thai chili is great. Yeah, I love Thai chili. The Artorias Studio Grand is amazing, Robbie. Is that right? I might have Indian food too. Masti's good. That's right near there too.
HK.
You're the best.
I still remember the first day of work here, and then you.
That's right. That was so cool. Philip, actually love my Wallace O'Brien videos. Were great. More in that vein. It's hard to do things. It's hard to do production videos like that or mixing videos because a lot of people like Chris Lord-Alge have their own videos out. The people that I did, Andy Wallace and Brendan O'Brien have nothing out about how they do. Andy Wallace does now, but I think a lot of the stuff that he says, I don't really believe that it's that he's. I mean, he's amazing, but he's definitely not saying what he does. And how do I know that? Because when I did my Andy Wallace video, one of his former assistants wrote to me, and he didn't name himself, and he said that I was exactly right about everything he did. And he told me a couple other things. So, James, good to see you. Catch you later, too. Making you hungry, Indian, yeah. Vindaloo, yeah, that sounds good. All right, am I going? You're predicting ABC 123. You're predicting I'll get 1 million subscribers. I hope so.
What's your favorite TV series?
Oh. Probably Game of Thrones. My favorite all time. Breaking Bad, probably, but I really like. I like Homeland, and I like Better Call Saul, and I liked Walking Dead until this season, and then I don't know. Did I receive a gift from YouTube? You get a plaque from YouTube. I showed it a little bit ago. So nobody asked me my favorite TV series ever. That's the first time anyone's asked me that. My favorite TV show theme. Oh man, Dark Shadows from the '60s is one of my favorites. Hogan's Heroes is one of my favorites from the '60s. What else? Star Trek. Original Star Trek. What else?
When do you get time to watch TV?
Oh my God, all the time.
You'll never know, guys.
Can I play some blues for your Saints fans out there? I'm playing some blues for the Atlanta Falcons.
Where's the swag, Rick? Coffee mugs, t-shirts.
Oh yeah. You know, we've been so we've been working on finishing so many projects.
Yep.
We're working on the digital version of the Beato book, which has taken a year so far, but it's going to be done. I am looking for some new TV shows to check out, though. So any suggestions are always welcome. My favorite all-time Western series? Oh man, probably Gunsmoke from growing up. But as far as my favorite Western, oh boy, definitely a Clint Eastwood. Probably Outlaw Josie Wales. That's one of the best ever. Okay, so anybody that's bought my PDF will get the new version, which will be pay what you want. So you can pay nothing, or you can pay $100, or you can pay $5. So anybody that buys it, you buy it today, you get the discount when the new one comes out. I mean, I'm hoping to have the new one out in honestly 2 months. It's if I had to guess, Michelle, what do you think? Can we be done in 2 months?
Yeah.
2 months. And I will have signed copies. I will actually print some. They'll be more expensive, but I'll print some and actually have them. And I'll sign them too. Westworld, I have not seen. Favorite rock album? Robert Plant on Cocaine. Favorite rock album? Oh boy. Probably. It's really hard because, well, I really like I have a few different favorite rock albums. I have Revolver, the Beatles, Exile on Main Street, the Stones, Who's Next, the Who, Zeppelin 1, 2, 3, and 4. Um, um, what else? I have a lot of of rock records that I couldn't say what my favorite of all time is. You speak about Michelle. What was that?
Who's in the background? Me.
Oh, that's Michelle. Yes. Let's see here. Van Halen 1. I love. Favorite Mutt Lange produced record, Back in Black, no question. Favorite Van Halen record, not 1984, definitely Van Halen 1. If I had to pick between the four Zeppelin records, though, almost impossible. The first record is I did a show on this. I did a Facebook Live show where I said that I think the first record, Zeppelin 1, is the greatest debut record ever, I think. My favorite Rush album is Farewell to Kings. Zeppelin 4 is great, but come on, Zeppelin 2, you know, it's, hard to say. I don't know what Wolfgang Muschspiel. I know Wolfgang. As a matter of fact, I have a tape of Wolfgang and I playing together that I just found the other day. Am I a fan of Warren? I just interviewed Warren on my channel a week ago. I've known Warren for years. You can look up on my channel. You see a video I did with him. I interviewed Warren. Literally a week ago it came out. Beato tracking video would be great. I already have one. Tracking the tape. There's Warren. You should be working on your own stuff. You're watching me. There you go. Bright Side's Life is the best debut jazz record. There you go. Brett, I was at the music store yesterday, and they have a transcription book that Hal Leonard put out that I had not seen of Bright Side's Life. And I was looking in it to check it out, and I saw transcription books. Warren, great to see you, man. You rock. I saw transcription books for Rejoicing and Question and Answer and Bright Side's Life. And I was looking at Rejoicing, and it had this one. I was looking at the fingerings of some of the lines. I don't know if Matheny went over this stuff when he's before Hal Leonard put it out, but in the middle of one of these lines was an open string, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's definitely not the way he played that. But it's cool that they have that, and I almost bought it. I don't know why I didn't buy. I was going to buy Bright Side's Life. Speaking of Bright Side's Life, anybody know Joe DiOrio, a guitar player? Because Joe DiOrio is was a big influence of Pat Metheny. I guarantee you. A lot of the exercises, a lot of the songs on. A lot of the tunes on Bright Side's Life are definitely inspired by Joe DiOrio. No question about it. All the intervallic studies that Joe did. Joe is a great guitar player. I love Joe's playing. And one of my favorites. And Pat was very influenced by him. No question about it. There's a video of Pat and Joe playing together. A lot of his intervallic playing was influenced by Joe, for sure. You can hear Joe. You can hear some of Joe's lines on Bright Side's Life. I thought about it because I went back. I was going through all my tapes and putting them into Pro Tools over the past couple weeks. And I had a Joe DiOrio. I have a couple Joe DiOrio records on tape, and I just realized that. I mean, I didn't realize it. It reminded me that Joe DiOrio influenced Metheny a lot. So, Joe DiOrio. Joe's still alive. He's 81 years old. I just looked it up. He's instantly recognizable. He's such a killer player. So, not a Mahavishnu fan. Why would you say that? What are you talking about? Of course, I'm a Mahavishnu fan. Am I not saying? Did I say something about Mahavishnu? I can't say it. Lenny Bro, love Lenny Bro. It's a great documentary on him that's on YouTube. Julian Lange. I wrote to Julian about being on the show. Never heard back from him. Kurt Rosenwinkel, I was literally listening to yesterday. Warren, you're awesome. Derek Trucks, monster. Love Derek Trucks. Interview Joe. You know, Joe's not doing any records now. I'm not sure about. I'm not sure what. I don't know what Joe's doing right now. So if anybody knows, I thought that Joe's retired. Honestly, he may still be playing though.
Someone asked, advice on writing music in the 21st century. Do you think that all music has been already written?
No, all music has not been already written, not even close.
Since songs are copying each other a lot, so.
Songs are copying each other a lot because songs are way too simple. So every day driving to school in the past 2 weeks, I've been playing The Police for my girls. And Sting's writing with The Police is so sophisticated, and the arrangements are so sophisticated, they're not like anything else. No one has even come close to reaching that level of writing the same kind of hooks that Sting wrote that were completely, think about Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic. It's a Lydian verse. It's got all these extra parts to it. They've got all these weird things. George, synchronicity, exactly. Spirits in the Material World. I mean, these songs are unbelievable. Unbelievable. There's nothing that approaches that's been out in the last, since they were out, period. Nothing. The songwriting is so sophisticated. Any of those tunes would be hits today. If they came out, man, oh my God. If Message in a Bottle came out today, it would be a hit song, period. Any of those songs. My daughter Layla, my 4-year-old, sings all those songs. She's like, I want to hear Message in a Bottle. King of Pain, all those tunes. They're way hookier than anything Max Martin ever wrote. Walking on the Moon, oh my God. It's ridiculous. His hooks are so catchy and they're so sophisticated. I guarantee you, if the Police came out today with every record that they did, same songs, they would be hits, period. No question. As a matter of fact, I wanted to do a video. If I could do it, I thought about this, that I wanted to do a video on what tune? On Spirits in the Material, on Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic, which is a perfect pop song. And then and then King of Pain came on. I thought, no, I want to do a video on that. The kick drum patterns alone, the guitar hooks. It's just unreal. It's incredible. I don't even think the Police need better production. The production is incredible on it. And it's not even played to clicks, except for Every Little Thing instead of Every Breath You Take as a programmed kick drum. Talk about Jimi Hendrix. I talk about Jimi Hendrix all the time. I learned to play lead from Jimi Hendrix with my mom playing the rhythm to Hey Joe. My mom used to play rhythm for me when I was learning, and I practiced a solo to Hey Joe all the time. That's how I learned to play, was listening to Jimi Hendrix. You know what, Hayes, you're right about the transfer of the Police. Some of their greatest hits on that you are the volumes are all over the place. Also, a tune that I really love that's from his solo record, Fortress Around Your Heart. The ride cymbal is about 10 dB too loud on the chorus, and it's really annoying. And I think when they mastered it, that whoever mastered it should be arrested, because it's literally almost unlistenable. So I'm playing it, and every time I play it, I have to turn down the chorus and turn it back up. It's on Dream of the Blue Turtles. Have I ever heard of Nick Drake? Come on, Tim. I have 200,000 YouTube subscribers. How could I not have heard? Come on, ridiculous. Of course I've heard of him. 10 Sumner's Tales. Okay, I'm trying to think what is on that. Is that with If I Ever Lose My Faith in You? Because that is a great track too. The verse is amazing when he goes da 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 do 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 do. 10 Sumner Tales, totally disagree with that. Not as great as solo record. First two solo records are his best solo records. Then I would put that next. Definitely the first record. And I tell you, one of the coolest things that Sting did, there's a B-side to a tune on the second record, on Nothing Like the Sun. He did a B-side where he wrote a completely different melody and lyric to one of the tunes that's on the record. And I've never heard anyone do that. Someone probably has done this before, but a completely different lyric and melody, and it's amazing. I can't remember what it is. So anyways, if anybody's has an artist that they want to do something interesting with, a really creative artist, have them write 2 sets of lyrics and 2 different melodies on the same song and put it out on the record. Have I ever heard of Lewis Taylor? No. Did I see Sting, Peter Gabriel tour? No. Sting is an underrated lyricist. Brett, come on, man. To who? Sting is one of the best lyricists. Do I like Italian music? I mean, I can't think of a better. I mean, Sting is an amazing lyricist. Earlier than he was in the on his solo records, definitely. The Police lyrics are really, really fascinating. I mean, one of my favorite lyricists is Joni Mitchell. She's one of the best. The Boston albums were ear-opening. The first Boston record is phenomenal. Hubert, you hate Sting. Well, that's too bad for you. He probably hates you too. Let's see. Much more underrated bassist. Well, Sting changed his bass playing style, actually, which I didn't like when he went to his later albums. The thumb, he started playing with his thumb, and his bass lines were not as interesting, I don't think. Brett, what do you think of that? Curious. Anybody have an opinion on Sting's bass playing? Anybody notice he plays with his thumb now? He just plucks downward on it. I much prefer when I think he played with a pick on all the early Police records, but on certain tunes like Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic, he's playing his upright electric, which I think sounds incredible. The rest is boring stuffs. Once he played a lot more acoustic fingerstyle, yeah. Why nothing on my channel? Free jazz, like Ornette. Gil Evans loves, Brett, you're saying Gil Evans loved Sting's bass playing? His bass playing was amazing. Sting is terrible playing electric upright. That, on Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic, that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head that he plays it on. But his bass playing on that is amazing. There's my brother. My brother John, everybody. John was on my other show. That's my younger brother, John. He says, I guess appearing on your show the other night got me to 200,000. Oh, brother. Sting is a better writer than player. Well, Sting wrote all the guitar riffs for all of his tunes. There's a great video done in 1983 or so where Sting talks about his songwriting process, and he shows kind of how he came up with things. He had a boombox that had a drum machine in it. It was really weird and it was cool. And he showed how he came up with. He plays "Message in a Bottle" on it, and really, really interesting. Sting sings flat on every little thing. In the second, how we first met, he sings really flat on it. And it's double tracked, and both parts are flat, but who cares? Eberhard Weber is the best contemporary upright bassist. Sting is okay. Well, of course. I mean, there's no comparison. I'm not saying that Sting is Eberhard Weber. Come on. Free Jazz Ornette. I have like every Ornette Coleman record. Aaron. Michelle, if you go in the room back there, you can find. I have like every Ornette Coleman record, literally.
Where is it?
Jari, what's up? Thank you. Appreciate it. Go grab a couple Ornette records in the back there. They think that I don't like Ornette Coleman. Not only do I like Ornette Coleman, I like Don Cherry, Charlie Hayden, Dewey Redman, Paul Bley. I like all the people that played on all those records. Why no videos on Free Jazz? Well, I haven't finished making all my videos yet. Talking about Ornette and Pat Metheny's Song X, don't really care for Song X. But, you know, The Shape of Jazz to Come, you know, there's so many great Ornette, not only Ornette records, but Ornette tunes. Incredible tunes. Love Ornette. Compare Rush to The Police. There's no way to compare Rush to The Police. I don't think. They're two completely different things. That's my brother said that. No, Andy Summers did not come up the riff to "Message in the Bottle" and "Every Breath You Take." Definitely not. Sting is playing that for sure. Sting played those parts. He always played them on guitar on all the videos and everything when he was doing it solo. And when he Rush to Police? What do you mean? You can't compare Rush and the Police. They're two totally different things. Aaron says, any other areas of music you would have wanted to come through? If so, from 1600s to the 1940s. Oh man.
Can't find it.
I'm glad to, I only have about 20 of them in there, but they're all over the place, right? They're in stacks all over the place. Yeah. All my records are all over the place. Rush guy said they liked the Police a lot in the 80s. The Police were doing it for the money from day one. Okay. So what? Yeah, Rush gave all their money away, right? They all do it for the money. How do you think they make a living?
Are those vinyls?
Wait, what's that?
The records.
Yeah, of course they're vinyl. My Ornette Coleman records are all vinyl. Didn't say there's anything wrong with that, Hayes. Rush didn't do it for the money. Well, my brother who's on here played golf with Alex Lifeson. He should have asked him that. Thank you, Warren. You're the man. Appreciate it. All right, so...
Oh, someone asked.
Someone asked what?
do we need to know theory on the guitar to be able to make use of the piano book, or is
No.
it more for piano players?
No, it's for anything, for any
Yeah.
instrument. There are specific guitar things in it, like a quarter of the book is dedicated to guitar, but most of it it's really a theory book, theory and improvisation book. What turntable do I use? I have no idea what kind of turntable I have. I don't have a fancy turntable. I had used to have a Denon turntable that was great that stopped working, and then I just bought a cheap one that runs too fast. Let's see. Is the industry dead? I'm not sure what industry. Can you be a bit more specific? Do I teach music privately? No, I don't. I mean, yes, I teach it here myself, right on YouTube privately. Thank you for the 200,000s. Sting the wrestler is underrated but a legend. The only wrestler I know is Jericho, personally, anyways. And he's a great guy. And he knows. Oh, my brother John said Sting the wrestler is underrated but a legend. Okay, there you go. Industry was great. Oh, it was a great 80s group. Okay. John Anderson's voice is still high. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. John Anderson, I think, can still sing high. Any recommendations for starting a music theory YouTube channel in Spanish? We should probably speak Spanish. Jericho is the new paradigm, Jay. Jericho's done well with his music. He knows more about. I'm gonna have Jericho on a sounding off. He knows more about rock. He knows more, not just about metal. He knows more about rock trivia than almost anyone I've ever met. Probably anyone that I've ever met. I mean, he is unbelievably sharp. You think it would be all metal, but he knows Beatles, Stones, The Who, you name it. I mean, man. Tea or coffee with Rick Wakeman or Keith Emerson? Oh, Rick Wakeman is hilarious for sure. Definitely. Let's see.
How much
Are we talking Chris Jericho? Yes, Chris Jericho. I produced his band, Fozzy. You saw Jericho at a Rush concert. Wait. A few years ago. He was really nice to fans. He's such a nice guy. Great guy. There's a thing on, Martin says, thing on YouTube where Sting sings a John Dowland song. Yeah, he did a record of his loop pieces and singing, apparently. What's the worst guitar I ever played? I can't say. It's in my control room, and a friend of mine built it and left it here for me. It's absolutely horrendously bad. But I don't want to say. An old friend of mine made it, and it's so bad that I'd show it to you, but it's embarrassing. I don't think he ever sold one. He brought one over here. He left it here probably 10 years ago, and it's unplayable. Would I say I'm better at writing music or playing? I'm not sure. How would you go about revolutionizing the industry? Any ideas? Once again, I'm not sure what industry. Thoughts on James Jamerson? Love him. I was actually looking at a transcription book of his yesterday. I thought about buying it just to sight read out of. Pick an era of music you wanted to come through, medieval or bebop. Well, I'm not sure. That's hard to say. Probably, I don't know. Well, I know what bebop sounded like because I heard it. Maybe I don't know, but I wouldn't want to live in the I wouldn't want to live in the, before there was penicillin or anything like that. Snarky Puppy, great band. I interviewed Mark Lettieri from Snarky Puppy. He's on my channel. I did an interview with him about a year ago. A great guy, great guitar player. Rock solo, David Gilmour, Peter Frampton, or Neil Giraldo? Well, definitely David Gilmour and Peter Frampton. Unsolved mysteries of music theory for you. Don't know. I'm not sure there's any unsolved mysteries. Would I revolutionize industry by making every song that's played on radio and stores some sort of content ID system that is automated and accurate? I don't know. Good question. Favorite Moody Blues song? Probably Tuesday Afternoon, I would think. I think Tuesday Afternoon. But Nights in White Satin is great too. Ride My Seesaw is great as well. I wouldn't want to live before penicillin. I'm allergic to penicillin actually, so that's but our parents, John and I's, my brother John who's on here now, our parents were born before penicillin was invented, long before. Gabby, do I have any transcribing method tips? Every day do it.
Yes, exactly.
What's that? Transcribe every day. I had a lick that Michelle, I said, Michelle, can you play this? And I played it for her yesterday, and she got it in 10 seconds. How many hours do I practice music a day? Oh, that's a good song. Story in Your Eyes, my brother said. Moody Blues. How many hours do I practice music a day? I've actually practiced the last 3 days. The last 3 days I've actually practiced guitar. I was starting to have a problem with my hand yesterday. It was really hurting from some stretches, and then I took it easy last night. I didn't practice, and then it feels good. Jacob Collier. I'm not sure what I keep getting asked about Jacob Collier. Vinny Colaiuta or Dave Weckl on a session. What's my choice? Both great drummers. Mom's brother died at 17. Both would have been saved by penicillin. My mom's brother died months in the same year penicillin came out. Would have been saved. He died of a tooth infection at 17. That's what people lived with back then. One of the best things with Vinny and Dave Weckl on it is the Buddy Rich Memorial Concert with Steve Gadd. And Steve Gadd lays down this groove that is unbelievable, and it's phenomenal. They're playing. It's one of the best. It's one of the best drumming things ever. I used to listen to it with Dylan every day. John, what part of Italy is our family from? The Beatos. 3 of them are from Sicily, but my brother John has actually been to the part of Italy where they're from. Is it more productive to practice 20 minutes a day or 3 hours once a week? 20 minutes a day for sure. Anyways, okay, so I think I'm good on this. I'm good today. This is once again, you guys are amazing. Thank you for being here for my 200,000th subscriber. And George said 3 hours a day. That's the right answer. I should have said.
Thoughts on Kurt Rosenwinkel?
Thoughts on Kurt Rosenwinkel? I was listening to him yesterday, as a matter of fact. Kurt Rosenwinkel. Abruzzi, Italy. Okay. That's where we're from. That's where the Beatos are from. Favorite 4 chords. No comment. All right, you guys are amazing. Just so I don't stop abruptly, I'm going to stop talking for a minute, and then the stream's going to stop here.